بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the first episode of the commentary on Riyadhus Saliheen. So we'll talk today about intentions. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu, he narrates, and this is found in Sahih Bukhari, that he heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying that verily actions or the rewards of actions are according to intentions. So whoever immigrated for the cause of Allah and His Messenger, then his immigration is for Allah and His Messenger. And whoever immigrated for some worldly benefits or for a woman to marry, then his immigration is for what he has immigrated for. So the meaning of whoever immigrated for Allah and His Messenger, that means whoever has done something in his life, such as immigrating from one place to another, and his intention was to be a better Muslim. So his intention was Islam, Allah and the Messenger of Allah. So his intention was for the benefit of Islam and for the benefit of himself as a Muslim, not as a human being, but as a Muslim, then his reward will be according to what his intention was. And whoever's intention was for a worldly benefit, not for Islam, not for the benefit of himself as a Muslim or for Islam in general, or was for a woman to marry, then his immigration and his reward will be according to what he has immigrated for. So if you do something in this life and your intention is not Islam or not the benefit of your characteristic as a Muslim, then you will not receive any reward for it. But if your intention was Allah and His Messenger, was Islam, then your reward will be according to your intention. Another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ, he narrates, and this is also found in Bukhari, where the companion, he narrates that the Prophet ﷺ, Aisha radiallahu anha, she narrates that the Prophet ﷺ said that there will be a day where an army will come marching and they will want to tear down the Kaaba. And when they reach a desert place, they will be annihilated and destroyed from their first one to their last one. So Aisha radiallahu anha, she asked the Prophet, she said, but why would they all be annihilated and destroyed if there will be some of them who are not here for that same cause? They are just going along, but they are not here to tear down the Kaaba. Why would they be destroyed as well? So the Prophet ﷺ, he replied and he said, they will all be destroyed from their first to their last, and when they are raised up again on the Day of Judgment, each will be according to his intention. So each will be judged according to the intention that he was here for. Now what we learn from this is that you might be affected by the punishment or the danger of the wrong that somebody else does, but you are accompanying this person. So if you are with someone who is doing something wrong, something haram and something sinful, why are you accompanying this person? Why are you with them? So this teaches us that if someone is doing something wrong, then you are not to accompany them in this wrong that they are doing, or else you will be afflicted with the same punishment that they would be. Now a third hadith, also narrated in Muslim, Sahih Muslim, where the Prophet ﷺ said, there is no immigration from this day, and this hadith was after the conquest of Mecca. So the Prophet ﷺ, he said, after this day, there is no more immigration, except immigrating or going out for jihad, or immigrating for good intentions. So what is meant here by immigration is that leaving one place for another because the other place that you are going to is better Islamically, is more safer for you Islamically. Because the Prophet ﷺ, he immigrated from Mecca to Medina because Mecca was not safe for Muslims. So he immigrated from Mecca to Medina to a safer place for Muslims. So the Prophet ﷺ said, after the conquest of Mecca, we do not need to immigrate anymore. We have come back to our city and it is safe now for Muslims. So there's no more immigration, there's no more leaving your homes. But if you are to leave your home, then it is only for two causes. One of them is if you're going out for jihad, which is the benefit of Islam, and the other one is going out for good intentions. And good intentions here is meant by anything that would benefit Islam or benefit you as a Muslim. So he went on and continued and he said, so if you are called forth for jihad, if you are summoned for jihad, then go forth and answer the call for jihad. Now a fourth hadith, where one of the Sahaba, he went to the masjid of Rasulullah and he wanted to pay some sadaqah, some charity. So he left the money there in the masjid for some people who are poor to take, the needy, and to take them. So his son, he found out that his father gave some money to the masjid. So he went to the masjid and he found out who took the money, who took the sadaqah that his father gave there, and he took it from them. So when his father found out about this, he said, "By Allah, I did not intend for this sadaqah to go to you, you are my son." So they went to the Prophet ﷺ to settle this matter. So the Prophet ﷺ, he told the father, he said, "Your reward will be according to your intention. If you are to give sadaqah, then your reward will be for giving sadaqah." And to the son, he said, "What you have taken, you are entitled to what you have taken from the sadaqah of your father." So what we understand here is that the father, he might be giving, someone ask, why would the father be giving sadaqah to other people while his son is in need? Well, this can be some of the forms of piety. The father might see that, yes, maybe my family needs this, but maybe some other people, they need it more. So he gives the sadaqah to other people. So, but if his son is in need, and he is surely in need, then he is entitled to this sadaqah to collect it if he is actually in need. So what we understand from all of those hadiths is that every action that we do is according to our intention, even if the outcome that we aimed for was not fulfilled. Such as the man here, he aimed to give sadaqah to other people, but his son collected it. But the man will still receive the reward for giving out sadaqah, even though the outcome that he aimed for was not reached. And again, people who accompany those who are going to do something sinful, they will be punished because they are accompanying those who have a bad intention, even though their intention is not bad. But they are accompanying people who have a bad intention. When you accompany someone, even though you're not for the same cause, but you at least support it, or at least you agree with it, or else you wouldn't be with those people. So we learn that every action is by intention. And there's also something very important here to note, that if we do something good and we intend by it good, then we receive the reward for it, inshallah. But if we intend something bad and we don't get to do it for a reason other than fearing Allah. So for example, I want to go and drink alcohol, for example. So I'm going to the bar, for example, and my wallet fell out. So I went back home. I didn't go to drink alcohol. Will I be punished for the intention of going to drink alcohol? Yes, I will be. Why is that? Because even though I did not commit the act, I intended to do it. And the only thing that prevented me from not committing this sinful act is a reason other than fearing Allah. So therefore, that bad act, I will be punished for, I'll be reckoned for. But if you do something good, if you aim to do something, you intend to do something good, and again, you do not get to do it, then you will be rewarded for it, even though you did not do it. Because again, your acts are judged by intention. And we find this from another hadith also mentioned in Riyadhus Saliheen. The Prophet ﷺ, he said when they were marching for an expedition, the Prophet ﷺ, he told his companions, "There are men just like you right now in Medina. And when we cross any valley, they cross it with us. And when we walk any walk, they are marching with us. But they are not here due to illness." So the Prophet was telling them that what we are doing, this expedition, those people that are not with us right now, they are receiving the reward even though they are not here. Because what prevented them from not being here was not because they do not want to benefit Islam, but because there is a reason that is out of their hands that prevented them from going out to the expedition with the Prophet. So the Prophet was saying that they will receive the reward even though they are not doing the act, because they intended to do the act, but they were prevented from doing it for a reason that is out of their hands. Now, alhamdulillah, we have come to the end of this episode. And until we meet next time with the commentary of more hadith of the Riyadhus Saliheen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, wa akhiru da'wana an alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.